I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we
What up? Welcome in here to Pregaming on the Sports Money Network. The camera's off. There. See what we can do here. Trying to get in. I don't know. I just don't know. Want to get in the Instagram streaming business, but man, we ain't found shit. Welcome in, you guys. Happy TGI Thursday. TGI Thursday. I almost said F because I won't be here tomorrow at 5 p.m. for pre-gaming. So I will be heading out of town for several days to enjoy the kickoff to summer. It's the Memorial Day weekend. Might be my favorite holiday. I have to think about it for a minute. You guys type in the chat your favorite holiday. I'd love to know what those are here. I like Thanksgiving a lot. I enjoy the food, the drink. I like that it's cold, and football, of course. Football, hockey, basketball, everything's rolling. College, I think that might be my favorite. But damn if you can't like Memorial Day weekend as well, man. I mean, it is the kickoff this summer. Plants are in the ground. Grills are cleaned up and ready to fire. It's not yet 100 degrees in Western New York, so those are always beautiful days, although we did have a couple of hot ones. It's back to 50 degrees today, so there you go, you guys. That's my take on favorite holidays here. I will not be here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We will have the show on tape delay. We'll be popping off for Major League Baseball, bases loaded at 12 p.m. Business as usual. And then you won't see me again until Tuesday. I'll be back and ready to attack on Tuesday. Jesus, what'll that be? Today's the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, huh? May 26th. What will you guys do without me? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I will be turning 46 years old. 46 years old on Sunday. I will run a promo. If you buy a 30-day, a 60-day, a 90-day, or even a 6-month package, I will be running 46% off right through Sunday night, 11:59 p.m., my birthday. So if you want my best bets, you want my plays, you want to heat up, you want to get hot, you want to stay hot, you want to crush the bookies, you want to get involved with my World Cup action, my tennis overnight action, my WNBA prop action, you name it, it's going to be loaded up at Winnable. So if you haven't checked it out, it's super easy to sign up. It's super low cost. And you get text alerts every time plays get dropped out there. So this afternoon, I decided, you know what? I like this New York Mets spot, some late line movement on the sharp respected betting side of things. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take the New York Mets. And so I sent it out through Winnable. Maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour before the game, but wasn't live. Everybody got a shot to get in there with me. And now the Mets are up 2-0. So love me some Winnable. I hope you guys do too. I want to thank all of our supporters at Winnable. And I might even offer an upgrade package out there, an upgrade promo for anybody that's an existing member as well. I'll have to look into the logistics of how to do that. So let me get to it. But in the meantime, you guys, we will be running a 46% discount. I will get the information out there for all. If you want to get my best bets this weekend, you know where you're going to have to find them, at the Win Club with the fellas, man. Enjoy myself some time off, but still capping sports. Just not going live with you guys. So if you haven't done so already, though, you can support your favorite cappers. All of us are available either at Winnable or the Dub. We'll see if we can get Razor to get doesn't have to be an outlier. Doesn't have to conform. Just get on board with us over at the window. Hey, it's your boy Mikey Money here and letting you know the Sports Money team live over on Winnable, and you can get your favorite cappers' best bets. Come support the squad at Winnable.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
Let Sports Money Network's team of experienced handicappers do the hard work for you, and with the flexible notification options, you'll never miss a play as we drop them.
Don't wait. Don't guess. Don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
Good stuff over there at Winnable. You guys ready to attack the board here tonight? We've got NHL Playoffs, Eastern Conference Game 1. I tried telling y'all it was Vegas. It was always Vegas. I tried telling you it was Vegas. Sorry, I'm not sorry if you took the Colorado Avalanche last night. It was never Colorado. And then when we went live, it was Colorado in the second period. We got that money as well. So tonight we'll talk Habs and Canadiens. And I'll see if I can steer you to victory there as well. We've got nerfy action. I'm going to tell you. We're on leg 4 of the rollover. Video's out there, so I won't revisit it here. You had a chance to see it there. You could see it on the MLB show. Or you can go over and check out the short that I just posted to Instagram earlier today. It's got the quick play for the rollover. We are looking to go to 306.18 will be this leg's contribution to the rollover after it cashes. We're on our way. Huh? We started with $25 on Monday. My, how big this thing can grow if you do it the proper way. Cash the Pirates, did not cash the under. Did not cash the May under props in the Cave market today. Guardians and Tigers, the Tigers just stink, man. They just stink. So a 1-2 start to the morning for me. Not the best I wanted to be, but we can cash this Mets play. That'll move us back in the right direction. So I do have one more yes run first inning for you guys on tonight's card. Man, Ohtani really fucking checked my ass last night. A couple of you guys had some comments about how he's batted earlier this season. You know the big takeaway? What do you think the big takeaway is for yesterday's Shohei Ohtani day? Anybody? He had 4 strikeouts. He went 5 innings. He walked 2 guys. You add the bat to his hand, takes a little focus off of the pitching. And pitchers are a creature of habit. So, while he should have gone 7, 8 strikeouts, he ended up with 4. Now, he did shag a home run right off the fucking bat. Literally and figuratively. So, you have to respect it. But I killed the Nerfy. I have a Yerfy tonight. Plus the rollover challenge. I've got action in 2 of the WNBA games for you guys here. The Liberty and Valkyrie. The Tempo and the Lynx. To kick off some WNBA action. We'll talk about some player props. We'll talk about the Cavs and Knicks. I think I can steer you guys to victory row there. We'll hit the sharp respective betting report and we'll put a bow on the show. How that be for yo? I think we can knock this show out fast here tonight. Here for a long time. Here for a good time. And then there's a live show tonight. Fellas, we'll be live streaming hockey action, talking basketball action. The whole package. Going live tonight. We went live last night. Cashed some big money over there. Gave some live bets. Cashed them Dallas Wings live. Minus 125 price tag. Cashed a lot of stuff last night, as a matter of fact. Didn't get I went second period live, Colorado. Then after they went up 2, I said, let me get 2.5. Did not come in. Did not come to fruition. So still made some money, though. Still made some money. That is the name of the game. Stacking chips. As we try to get after it, you guys. So let's do it. Let's do the thing. The thing starts with you guys doing the thing. That thing is the thumbs up button. So if you haven't done so already, you enjoy the content, you want to help us continue to support and grow this community, all we ask you to do is crack that little thumbs up button, and then we'll get to work. I'm excited about the future of what's coming here at the Sports Money Network, you guys. Never complacent, always busy bodies. And at the very least, that should show you nobody works harder at this thing than the squad you find here at the Sports Money Network. We've got programs going on all throughout the day. We're posting links all throughout the evening for extra clips and videos and best bets. Growing out the social media platforms. I had enough last night. And so we need to have a platform overhaul. Because that live streaming platform was lagging. It wasn't refreshing. It wasn't sexy. It wasn't eye appealing. It just was ugly. We're not streaming in the basement any longer. We're streaming Big Bank Hank style. So I was part of a conversation today. Professional squad to help us tighten the reins. Gone will be spoiler alerts. Gone will be lagging graphics. Gone will be a poor visual experience. In will be real-time connectivity, scoreboard. In will be everybody on the same page. In will be visual brilliance, I guess is the word I'll use for it. And I don't mean smart. I mean eye appealing and catchy. So stay tuned, you guys. Excited about the direction over there. Got to improve the whole feeling, the whole entertainment process that goes around it. Listen, I could put a fucking piece of cardboard on the wall and broadcast an ESPN update to it, you guys, but we're all better than that. So stay tuned, man. Working, diligently grinding, trying to figure out a way to make this whole platform, this whole thing a better experience for everybody. Yes, we got to win, but I think we're doing a good job of that. So next we have to improve the infrastructure. And so you guys being a part of this thing, all the contributions, all the Sports Money gifted memberships, all this showing up, showing out, putting your best bets in the chat, all that stuff, all help us garner views and continue to want to spend time growing this thing to make it a better experience for everybody. So we ain't done. We ain't stopped. We won't stop. We can't stop. But I'm going to get into this Montreal Canadiens and Carolina. I just realized it says Habs versus Canadiens. Whoops. Habs versus Canes. Habs versus Whalers. However you want to look at it, you guys, we're going to talk about the rest versus rust factor. We're going to talk a little goalie opportunity. We're going to talk a little, well, look, we're going to talk about taking the Carolina Hurricanes and seeing them put the boot to the bottom side of Jacob Dubish. Finally figured out how to say it. It's about time. The dude's in the, that's what happens when you get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I learned how to say your name. Good job against Buffalo. 37 saves and 39 shots in that last game 7. 3.03 goals against average. Maybe not his finest effort, but Buffalo was a high-scoring team. And so his first and second round combined goals against average, 2.52 goals against average. Interesting thought. Dobish, he's 3-0 against Carolina from the regular season. The Carolina Hurricanes lost every single game to the Montreal Canadiens this regular season. In comes Carolina, undefeated, third round. Goaltenders, look, They got Blood Clot Anderson in there. This guy's got experience, is 36 years old, but he's got the tire tread of a 34-year-old because he spent a year and a half dealing with blood clots. And so you got an experienced guy coming in fresh with a 1.12 goals against average. I don't know how we're going to see Montreal get behind this guy. I don't. I'm taking the puck line here tonight on this Carolina Hurricanes team. And, it's cute and all, but, we talk about the rest and the rust. Look, here's the deal. Game 1, team off a road win with more than 4 days rest as a bigger favorite, bigger than minus 145. They're 18-0 straight up. Of course. I was talking with my friend Shark today. We were laughing because there's some people out there that just must think we're all dummies, right? They're 10-0 in their last 10 and they're selling minus 500s as like official best bets. I'll bet you there's some people out there that are going to say the Carolina Hurricanes money line tonight is an official best bet. Well, it's minus 200. Now it is 18-0. Where we will sift through the madness is we will talk about the fact that they're winning in these games with the rest advantage by 2.8 goals a game, which means they're 13-5 on the puck line, but they're covering the puck line at a 72% rate, a little north of that. And they're covering the puck line by over a goal. So we should see comfortable margin tonight. And for those reasons, I will be taking the Carolina Hurricanes. I know we talked about them being the under capital of the East. I'm not laying $2 though. You can go follow them. I'll take a plus 140 on the Carolina Hurricanes puck line. That's the play I wish to give out to you guys. That's how I want to get after it. Rodrigo says, who do you think is going to win? The Mets or I got the Mets. I gave you guys the Mets. Well, I gave premium players pregame the Mets. So that's the way we're going to kick the card off here. We're going to take the Carolina Hurricanes to stop the guts out of the Montreal Canadiens. And then 4 kicks. I had a Dobish. Took us over 27.5 saves. Now it has moved to 28.5, so it is moving in the right direction. Dobish has gone over the number in 6 of 8 road postseason games. Probably in, pretty solid form as well. I don't expect him to go out there and get lit up. I expect a little rust on the offensive sticks of them Carolina Hurricanes. So, look, I just can't see a situation in which we don't see Carolina kick the shit out of these guys. I don't know that they sweep. It's just like I don't know that the Knicks sweep tonight, or sweep the series. But I do think that tonight is a really strong play for the Carolina Hurricanes. That will be the spot with Dobish over 27.5 saves. Shout out to AB. He says, happy early birthday. Appreciate you, man. Thanks. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, my friend. There's the paid in full legacy, 9 legacy parlay of the day. Cavs, Valkyrie, Canadiens, Athletics, all on the spread. Best bet, the Cavs, the Canadiens, the Braves run line, and the Yankees run line. 9 legacy, giving you guys the paid in full parlay. Jay Peasy said he likes Thanksgiving too. Hell yeah, dude. That's just a fun time of year. Not that this isn't you're a California guy. It's probably a fun time of year all the time out there, but here where we're peeking our head at some beautiful weather and sunshine, gets exciting. JPZ says 2 days ago, I parlayed the Guardians Canes money line. Also Canes minus 1.5. I plan on cashing them both today. He says with confidence. What up, Pachico de Gallo? He's in the house. He's checking in. All right. I got a Nerfy out there. It is part of the rollover, so you guys can check it out. I will drop a link in the chat for anybody that isn't aware that we're over on the gram. I'm a little sleepy all of a sudden. A little afternoon sleep tank here. So get over there, check it out. Click the link. Get on our Instagram page. Check it out. Like the post for me. The Nats just scored. It's 2-1. I got a yes run first inning for you guys, and it is on and around the New York metropolitan area tonight. I'm going Yankees. Yes run first inning. It's 3 factors. 1, I don't know who this Fisher cat is. He's struggled in previous outings against the Yankees. 2, Rodon kind of struggling right now in his own right. 3, huge home run ballpark factors. One of the biggest on the board tonight for this Toronto and Yankees spot. 4, the New York Mets have, I'm sorry, the New York Mets, the New York Yankees have the most home runs, or the most runs of any team at home on the season. So all of those factored together for me and said, this has got to be a yes run first inning proposition. It ain't what we saw yesterday with Schlittler and Yesavich. So, not to mention Carlos Rodon. How about this, dude? 8 walks in 2 starts on the season. He's putting ducks on the pond, even if they're not earning it. So I like that. Yes run first inning. Stop Geo says time is flying today, boys. Good MFing luck. Thanks for the show. Appreciate you. My man, Stop Geo. You know the deal. Always pimp slap POD, but just got to be more visually appealing for marketing purposes. That's all. Mikey Money wins. It's what they said in Moneyball. At some point, all of us realize can't play the kids game anymore. We got to grow up. Anyhow, I like that yes run first inning. I think that's a good look spot for the New York Yankees. And guess what? You can catch it at -105. So we got some runs. We're starting to build a card here this evening. I'm going to move into women's basketball. We're talking basketball. Stop Joe says he's been walking, but going back to last season, Rodona's been awesome on his underhits too. Underhits prop. All right. I just need a home run from fucking Judge right off the gate. And since Ohtani showed him the way yesterday, I think he's going to be able to find his way today. WNBA. What do you say we make some money in the old Beaver Ball? Used to be my favorite name to call it. Then I started making money on it, and I felt like I owed it a little respect. So, respect. Let's talk about the Valkyrie, the Liberty. And I'm jumping in on the Liberty in this case here. 52% of the bets, 48% of the cash are on the Liberty. It has moved down a half a point. It's now 7.5. I think there's too much going on with this New York Liberty team. Them gals be firing. Now, look, you could say the same thing. I mean, the Valkyrie come in 2-1. The Liberty are 3-1. Amazon Prime game, by the way. So an interesting little way to view it. The Amazon Prime regime continues to wrangle and mangle. But, dude, look, the fucking Liberty are an offensive juggernaut. They put up 90 or more points in 4 games this season. Their team total still pegged at 88.5, so you still got some money out there. And these gals should go well over the number. I mean, they should bust up their total by 20 points or so. It's not to say the Valkyrie coming in here at 2-1 are slouches. Not by any stretch. But the problem that I see for the Valkyrie in this case, they had a road game against Seattle. I just think they're predominantly untested at this point. And they just lost to the Chicago Sky. So we talked about the Sky, getting rid of Angel. All of a sudden things look up for them gals. But they were 6-point favorites and they just got thumped and bumped. And they were at home where they're one of their better teams. So I think this Valkyries team, we're not going to sleep on them. I mean, there's a ton of injuries for the Liberty squad right down the rip. But yet then you look at this number and you see it's a big number still. And I think this road challenge across country for the Valkyrie, well, I expect them to fire up later down the line. It's too early in the season. The Liberty got too much cooking. The city of New York's going to be bumping. Liberty like to score points. They're a perfect 4-0 to the over. They'll see your defense and they'll chessmate you. They're also 1-0 against the spread at home. So for what it's worth here tonight, it is a Liberty spot for me. Liberty or bust. This offense is too much to contain. And the Valkyrie early in the season aren't in a position to do it. So there you go. Now you know. Shout out to Peter Gracia in the house, my man. What up? Hope you're doing well. All right, so then that brings us to the Toronto Tempo and the Minnesota Lynx. I talked about this yesterday a little bit with the WNBA cap. I like what Shark said where he was like, it's a business trip. Tempo on their first road trip. It's a business trip. It's getting a little long. Getting a little long for the Tempo. This will be their 4th straight road game. They have, they had LA in back-to-back spots, so no travel. But they still had to travel to LA. They came back and fired on the Phoenix squad 98-90 as 7.5-point dogs. 7.5-point dogs, 3 games in a row. And here you go now. Essentially coming in hot. Playing a Lynx team that's 500 and you're still getting 7.5. It's actually come down to 6.5 now, but I'm not buying this Tempo team here. I don't think their defense is equipped enough to manage. I know a Lynx team that likes to run predominantly defensive oriented ball, but we saw how dangerous them gals can be at their home court. And this line, after winning 3 games in a row, it seems a little suspect to me. It seems a little bit like they're begging you to take the Tempo. And they don't want you to take this spot. So, look, I think coaching advantage, I don't know. It's a little early in the season to tell. I'd give it to Brondello. But, man, Toronto, they had some good starts at home. They just couldn't find a way to get on top. I just think this road trip's long. That's all it is. Simple as that. I think these gals have played just a little too much road ball here. They need to get back home. When they get back home, they can rest, regroup, and recharge. But in the meantime here, I just not getting into, not trying to get into back in a team, even though they are getting 6.5 points. It has come down. You guys know how much I like taking the opposite side after the line has moved and the beaver ball side of things as well. So I'm going to take I guess I'm going to take both favorites here. Favorite. Chalk. Last thing I got for you guys, really, and then we'll talk sharp respected betting report here, is the NBA. What do you say? I say we saw the Cavaliers busted them up all game. Blew it in the final 5 minutes. Couldn't contain them in overtime and just got their bottoms waxed. I like the over in this game. I know that we talked a little bit about the under. I kind of feel like this game profiles similar to the other side here in the West. Now, OKC comes back with a vengeance. Here's the difference for the game. And so that game ended up, even though it showed an under and the number was lower than it was the previous, it sailed over the number. So, and that was with no overtime. So I kind of think we see a little bit of the same in this one. New York, probably fell victim to the rust factor. But man, Cavs gave them everything they got and they still couldn't win. I think it's a bad news situation. I don't expect the Knicks to get to sweep here. I think there'll be a gentleman's sweep. 137 or more in 3 of the last 5 games for the Knicks. So their offense is clicking and they're at home on top of it. I think it's a good spot. They also put up 125 points in Cleveland against the Pistons. So both these teams are capable of scoring. I know it was a slow start for game number 1, but think about it. The Knicks didn't get going until the last 5 minutes and that game went over. The Knicks are going now. They're no longer dealing with the rest factor. They're going out there smashing and cashing. I think we take the over in this game. And I got 215.5. So you got a nice little number behind it. Peter Gracia says Sir Charles said that one certified choke job by the Cavs. Yes, it was. Peter says, thank you, Mikey Money. Back from baseball ride trip. Braves, Red Sox. Down in Atlanta. Good for you, my man. All right, you guys, I got sharp respected betting. We'll put a bow on this beautiful little show. Get everybody out the door. Nothing in the NBA. No material betting in the NBA. The NHL, I told you yesterday, they started betting on the Carolina Hurricanes at minus 200. For those that aren't aware, the Sharp Respected Betting Report is a roll-up report from house bettors, those that have large lines of credit and bigger than average limits at respected books out of Las Vegas. And the roll-up report comes to me direct on the front and center. So it's a nice little betting tool. We kind of just use it as an index, a weather vane, if you will, a weather sock. Which way is the wind blowing out there? Yesterday, the wind was blowing on the sun and the sky under 169.5. Nothing for the WNBA yet either. The WNBA usually comes out a little closer to betting time because what happens with the WNBA is that line moves and then typically it's compared against the other books and they see are the sharps moving it in the same direction across the board. It's really kind of a letdown tonight here. The sharp respected betting action in the MLB was on the New York Mets. They also had the under 7.5 in the Pittsburgh-St. Louis game. That did not get there. So we'll see if the Mets can hold on for them to go 1-1, but really a quiet day here for a casual little Thursday, May 21st, before the long Memorial Day weekend. I would have thought, hey, go out there and crack the books in the skull and be able to go buy some expensive barbecue meats for this long holiday weekend, but they didn't ask me. But I'll tell you what I got myself invested in here this evening, and so I'm excited. We got ourselves the Canes puck line, Dobish, over 27.5 saves. Yes, run first inning on the New York Yankees game. Chalk, favorite. Lynx minus 6.5, Liberty minus 7.5 in the WNBA. Took the over in the Cavs and Knicks game. And that's all I got for you guys here. I'm going to put a promo code together. Let's use MM46. We'll go MM46. Mikey Money 46. MM46 because I will be turning 46. And I'll put together a promo code in Winnable. So if you go for a 30-day, a 3-month, or a 6-month package, new customers, I will offer you a 46% discount. And if you're an existing customer, existing subscriber, then DM me if you guys want. I will figure out a way to upgrade your package as well. So appreciate everybody, man. Hope you guys have a glorious holiday weekend. Good luck. Be safe. Be sound. I'll be back. We'll do it tomorrow. You guys will get bases loaded at 12 p.m. It will be live broadcast, live premiere. Ramon will be going at 9. You'll see MLB bases loaded. Assuming we pick it up tonight with the Nerfy Yerfy rollover, I will drop tomorrow's leg in the video for you guys as well. So you will get the 5th leg if we can complete it. And then we said we were going to do it for 1 week. So we got 2 days left to see if we can complete it and start again the following. So that will do it, you guys. Have yourselves a safe and sound evening. Enjoy the live stream tonight. They're going to start, I believe, at 7:45. 7:45, they will pop off. But believe you me, we will make this a better viewing experience sooner rather than later. So bear with us. We still have some of the, what do you call it? The paint covers on the furniture. We're still painting the ceilings around this piece, but it's all good. It's all fun. Everyone's been working hard to get it done for you guys. And I appreciate you showing up to do it with us on a regular basis. We'll be back. We'll ready to attack. Have yourselves a great night.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind.